And we're about to go. Lambie kicks off. The kickoff snapped up.
Yeah, fantastic catch to secure the ball there.
The ref wants him to let go of it. Lose it. Somehow he's managed to grab that back. Maul is locked in now. And this is a good driving maul. A good pass to his support player. Peterson with an impressive surge. Undungani, and he's over for their first try.
And it was a brilliant finish. How fired up are they now after that? Yeah, he's done very well there. Breaks away and then no one could catch him. Simply too fast.
Lambie with the kick now, lining it up. And it looks like it'll go over. And he successfully converts it from out wide.
He kicked it pretty well, got good contact on the ball and it just sailed through. Did really well actually, and they get the points as a result.
Kick off nicely taken in. Turnover. Great work at the breakdown. Pass goes inside there.
Advantage.
Knock on was the call. So ref playing advantage.
In my view, it was a clear knock on, Nisbo.
And they'll come back for the scrum.
Yeah, he just lost control of the ball on that occasion.
Crouch. Bind. Set.
Furious looking scrum down there. Reinach picks up. He's run into a good tackle there. He spreads it. Shovels it on. The tackle's not enough. Peterson with a promising run. Gets a favourable bounce, gets boot to it. Try.
That's what they were looking for. A beautiful try, no doubt about it.
And they've scored in quick succession here.
He certainly knows his ball skills are outstanding and he uses them to his full potential.
Bang on, Justin.
This shows just how powerful he is to break through the defence to get the try.
I don't expect this kick is going to present a problem. Kicks and walks away. He knows it's over.
Well, they have a healthy advantage here.
Junchies restarts. Kick-off, dragged down. Back to his feet quickly and wrestling for the ball. Reinach picks it out of the back. And there's an intercept. Now taken down hard. The ball's being contested. Dreyer keeps it going. And Messi can't be his man. He's trying to turn it over quickly. Reinach unable to stop him. Lerm is nailed in that one.
Release.
Having a go at the ball. He bustles his way forward. They might still have it.
A real field position opportunity here.
He gets those legs pumping. Now tackled to the ground. Ruck is formed. He has to release. Mostert crunched in the tackle. The ball's being contested. Tecklenburg has it now. Now an intercept.
It was a good catch under pressure. You've got to be calm in those situations, and he did it well.
Dreyer looks for options. He pops the pass nicely. Pushes it on. And he's knocked down hard. The Lions looking to go again here. Nice short pass. And he's shaken up by that one. Crowd enjoyed that tackle. He's got to let it go now. Kutsia pulls it out of the back. Inside with that pass. Textbook tackle. Crowd on their feet. I think they've turned it over. Looks like they've lost this. Geisel gets it away. There's a knock on there. And it's an advantage here.
His hand's just letting him down on that occasion, and he's knocked it on. He just couldn't control the ball.
And they'll go to a scrum.
Bind. Set.
Smith puts it in. Both teams putting pressure on. A brutal contest in the scrum. Good contest and the ball is out. Tries a little kick in behind. Mbobo tidies up. He gets crunched to the ground. It's there. Oosthuizen delivers the ball. That's a... Here comes the chase. He kicks deep now. He's got that one in the end.
Did well though, didn't he? It was a very good catch under pressure.
The Lions might have stolen this. Kankowski has the ball. Lambie sprints away. He's tackled and taken into touch. The line-out claimed against the throw. That'll knock the wind out of him. Taken down in a brutal tackle. The ref wants him to let go of it. Cooper moves it on. That's a poor pass. Richards going hard. Now putting the defence under pressure. They fancy their chances here. Kutsia picks it up. And he runs into some effective defence.
They'll want to try and capitalise on this.
He pushes the pass further. And he's smashed in the tackle. The Lions still have it. Kutsia gathers it out of the back. Real runs smack into the defence.
They have a chance here. They may look to go to a set piece.
Messi feeds it off now. Powers to the try line. And he's in.
They just keep building pressure and the try just had to come in the end. Look at this. He took the ball so very well and has been rewarded with a try for his effort.
We've got the kick still to come. The conversion now. Now the kick and just wide by the looks of it. He's in danger of getting done for time wasting. Looking to contain the opposition with a deep kickoff. Junchi snaps up the kickoff.
He's got pretty good hands, and he pulled off an excellent catch to prove it.
The ball there now. Back he goes. No way through there. Well, they've committed an infringement here, and it's right by their own goal line.
He knows better than to do something like that, and now he's given away a penalty.
The Sharks really want to put the pressure on here. They'll look for touch. Gets it, and the ball goes loose.
Yes, not forward on that occasion.
Royan is absolutely smashed. Runs at the line. The Lions chasing hard. The bounce is favourable.
It's so easy to drop the ball in a situation like that, but I got to say, he never looked like dropping it.
There's some real force in this defence. Geisel says, "Where are you going, son?" Great tackle. He pushes it on.
Release.
Ruck is formed. He has to release. Now he gets the ball away. And over the sideline. So at half-time, 14-5. The stands are about half full. Well, plenty to work on in the second half, Justin.
Opportunity now to have a look at the stats in the game.
We're all ready for the second half to kick off. The second half is underway. Kick off, taken in. Gets taken down in a hard tackle. Creel takes it. Now he gets the ball away, and they take him to ground. Back to his feet quickly and wrestling for the ball. Junchis tries the high kick. Moraes very solid under the high ball. Up he goes and makes the catch.
Yeah, it certainly was a good catch back there.
He pushes the pass further. And he's driven backwards now.
Not releasing.
He's not letting go. Oh, here's a penalty.
Yeah, that was a silly mistake there, and they've conceded the penalty.
The Sharks to kick for touch here. The ball is in touch. So they'll have a line out. Geisel takes it down.
Good clean line out ball off the top.
Couldn't agree more. And away to the side. Well, I don't think that's a good option. Now they'll be under pressure to clear the ball.
Set.
Oh, good hit. Both teams putting pressure on. The Lions under real pressure at scrum time. Gives it short. Stain pulled down there. Moraes takes it out of the back. Cooper can't
Release.
have to release the ball now. Into Arira delivers it on. Adrians takes a run at the defensive line. So more formed here. The Sharks still making ground. And it's there now. Stain finds support. Passes delivered inside.
Advantage.
Knocked on by the first 5/8. The ref playing advantage here.
He really should have been able to take the ball from the look of it, but he lost it. Well, the weather's not playing a part in these handling errors. I get the feeling they're just overplaying it a bit. Yeah, he
Crouch.
couldn't handle the ball and then knocked it on. He'll be annoyed at that.
Set.
Good pushing from both teams. Furious looking scrum down there. He has a real crack at the defensive line. And he's lost the ball forward. Referee playing advantage here.
His handling left something to be desired there.
Kankowski pops it up. Geisel stops him with a nice tackle. The referee has pulled them up. They'll go back for the scrum.
Bind. Set.
Rhino rolls it in. And a good battle going on here. Spins it on. He pushes it on. Got through the first tackle. Short pass. Peterson tackles superbly there. Reinach grabs it out of the back. Here's an intercept. Crunch to ground. Mostert doesn't let him get away. Good tackle.
They are dominant in every aspect.
Putting his foot down now. Oh, and the infringement is called. Well, that's not what they needed down this end of the field.
Definite penalty, Nisbo.
And they are going to take the tap. Lambie probing very close here. Oh, this is brilliant. Good work by the players in the ruck. Still their ball. Peterson. The opposition under pressure on the line here. On his way to the try line. Do they have this still? Yes, they do. Kankowski gets the ball away. Reinach running for the line. Having a go at the ball. The Lions have taken this.
Did well to create the turnover.
Ndungani gathers up the loose ball. The Sharks looking to hold on to this. And he's driven back in the tackle. And it comes back. Great work.
Advantage.
That was forward.
Well, that's a crucial mistake, it has to be said.
Advantage was being played, so back for the scrum.
Things just not going right for them there, and the mistake came as a result.
Let's see how the scrum responds here.
Bind.
They have a great opportunity to apply
Set.
some more pressure from this scrum.
A brutal contest in the scrum. Good pushing from both teams. Halfback takes the ball. Reinach looks for support. Stain decides to run it and does well. He's trying to turn it over quickly. Brought down just outside his goal line. They'll need to clear this.
Hurt himself pretty bad. Not sure if he'll be back.
And now the scrum to pack.
Bind.
It's a scrum, and it's going to put them under some pressure.
Set.
Furious looking scrum down there. A brutal contest in the scrum. Lions scrum not working well at the moment, and he's hammered in that one. He's given away the penalty right on his own line.
I won't be surprised if the ref reaches into his pocket for this one.
It's going to be a scrum.
Bind. Set.
And a good battle going on here. The 8 brings it away. And
Release.
he's having a go at the ball. Cooper picks the ball up. Real chance here. He surges towards the corner. The crowd are out of their seats. That is a try.
It was a good build up there. I like the way they handled themselves.
Another try will bag them the bonus point.
The coaches will be pleased with that.
No doubt about that, Justin.
It was a beautifully timed run, and the gap, well, it just opened up.
Yep, that's right, Justin. Conversion coming up, and he's not about to take this kick for granted.
This match just about over here.
The flags are up, and the score now 21-5.
Very good kick, no doubt about that.
Junchies with the restart. Putsia to secure this. I think it's there for the Sharks. Reinach pushes it on. That'll knock the wind out of him. Finally, he goes down. And they commit plenty of players to the breakdown. A little pass there. Undungani puts the pedal to the metal. Reinach gets the ball to his support player. Van Rooyen shows good technique in the tackle. Nice phase play opening up the opportunity. Flicks a little one. Good run here. Breaks the first tackle. Peterson, he's got away from a couple of them. Has been lost forward. Playing advantage.
It was a good tackle. Well, there have been a lot of handling errors too, haven't there? It's been one mistake after the other.
Not enough players there. Strong leg drive. And they get the victory. It was a great victory here, and they'll be a real force going forward in the competition if they keep this form up. The Sharks victorious here.
An absolutely brilliant game of rugby. A very competent performance from them, and a decent win. Their problem in this game was the sheer number of missed tackles. There was a lot of kicking in this game, a definite battle for territory.
So, final score here, the Sharks with the win. Welcome to the Super Rugby matchup. Expect a close match here. Both squads stack up pretty evenly overall. Justin Marshall is alongside me. And you couldn't ask for better conditions, could you?
It's wonderful weather for everyone here. Conditions absolutely beautiful overhead. Not the biggest of crowds here, only the most loyal fans are in attendance. Kicking plays a major part of the game plan for both of these teams usually, so expect a lot of back and forth. This should be a good game.
A great match on its way for us here. Here's the referee, and we're ready for kick-off. The Bulls kick off. Strauss takes in the kick-off. He's trying to turn it over quickly. Undungani scampers ahead. Bit of a nothing kick, but it's found touch.
Maybe just rusted a bit there.
Lost against the throw. One against the throw. Lambie with a pass. Mbogo makes a good burst. Surging towards the line now. There's the first try.
That is what a finisher is supposed to do.
What a try.
He has done tremendously well there. Yeah, he's done very well there. Breaks away and then no one could catch him. Simply too fast.
We're all set for the conversion. And you'd have to say 2 more easy points coming here for the Sharks. Restart them. The kickoff snapped up.
Yeah, he took a great catch. He was under all sorts of pressure too, but he handled it well.
Oosthuizen moves it on. There's some real force in this defence. Mbogo gets to run a bit. They bring him down in the end. Good work by the players in the ruck. Still their ball. A good pass to his support player. And he goes inside. Now taken down hard. Into Arira has it now. And take him down. And that's a good burst. Back to his feet quickly and wrestling for the ball. Good play, good number of phases. Absolutely smashed.
So let's see what they can do from here. See if they can get into a position to launch some kind of an attack.
From that phase play, that's a pretty good kick. Bulls chasing well. Running hard at the opposition. The ball's being contested. Running this. That'll knock the wind out of him. And he's knocked down hard. Kutsia feeds it off now. Lambie runs a straight line at the defence. Visser gathers it. Lovely tackle. Odendale keeps it going. Strong defence. Sends a good pass. Here he is, dancing his way through. He shows a clean pair of heels. Engelbrecht looking for support. Gets away from the first defender. They have... The ball's being contested. Liebenberg keeps it going. Breaks through. Horgart makes a telling run. He gets there first.
Well, that was simply outstanding work. Excellent build-up and a great finish. You can see his pace here. It is remarkable. No one could catch him. But it was a great pass that set him up.
Potkita will line this one up. This will be close, but I think it's going to go wide. He fails to convert, and so the scores remain tight.
Yeah, it wasn't a great angle to work with, was it?
Kickoff is made. Horgart takes in the kickoff. Horgart charging his way downfield. He's trying to turn it over quickly. And they're a bit slow to get there, but here they come. Stegman pushes it on. Driven hard into the turf. Good contest, but it's still theirs. Page keeps going. Odendale pushes through. Strong running. Horgart driven backwards.
They've still got some work to do. Let's see if they can get themselves into an attacking position.
Oosthuizen grabs it. Oosthuizen claims the ball.
Advantage.
And a knock. And the referee playing advantage.
Yeah, he just lost it in the contact there. Good hit on him though.
There's a go at the defence. He's having a go at the ball. It's been brought back for the scrum.
Crouch.
First scrum of the match.
Bind. Set.
There's some definite power going on in the scrums. Both teams putting pressure on. A brutal contest in the scrum. The Sharks have stolen this. A little pass there. Mbobo gets a bit of steam up. And that's out. Not a great deal of distance on that kick though.
Just didn't strike that well at all.
Harting claims it. Harting is the target. They've got control of this as they look to do something with this maul. He spreads it. Engelbrecht running hard. And a good follow-up here from Dodendale. Mvovo snapped it up. Looking for the touchline.
Advantage.
So he's playing advantage here.
Release.
He'll have to release the ball now. Odendale delivers it to a runner. Liebenberg feeds it on. Lovely tackle. Yep, they've got him down. Advantage was being played and back for the penalty they'll come. So they'll take the points. Tough kick from this distance. And it looks like you'll get this. Potkita adds 3 more.
Did very well there in the build-up.
Lambie then with the restart. Page waits.
Advantage.
And that's a knock on by Potkita. So playing advantage here.
He just took his eye off the ball slightly and then just knocked it on.
So they'll come back for the scrum here.
Yeah, he just lost control of the ball on that occasion.
A scrum now.
Well, they
Bind.
do have the ability to hold the scrum well, Nisbo.
Set.
Good opportunity here.
The Sharks with the putter. Not much between these two teams in terms of the score. They've turned it over. Beautifully done.
One more roll of the dice before half-time.
Liebenberg dives after the loose ball. Breaks the tackle and pushes on.
A good opportunity here. They'll definitely want to turn this into points.
Probing run towards the line. Well, what a mistake. He's been called up by the referee right near his own line.
He's dead set being hit by a beast, flattened by the high arm.
They want to tap this. He gets it down. He's broken their defence and has scored a very good try.
It was very good work there. They just kept applying pressure and something had to break in the end.
A chance to add another 2 here. This should turn into an easy 7 points with the conversion. Flags are up. 14-8.
They know they've got a chance to win this game.
14-8 at half-time. The Sharks with the lead. Both sides have taken turns with the lead so far. Not many around the ground for this match. Lots of empty seats.
Yes, certainly is, Nisbo. good number of hit-ups in this match. They continue to try and barge through that defensive line.
Kick-off taken in. And he's stopped in that one. Stegman gives it off now. Powerful defence. He's stolen it. He hits the defence hard and straight. More formed. They're like a bunch of Sherman tanks going up the field there. Kutsia has it as they try to keep this moving. He's been hit hard. Great work to keep the ball alive here. He has a drive at the line. It's still alive on the attacking side. That pass was fired very flat. The defence bring him down this time. Ball line out.
It was a very good line out.
On comes the drive. And they've got it at the back there. Strauss
Advantage.
runs it at them. And he's lost the ball forward. So they'll come back for the scrum.
Yeah, he couldn't handle the ball and then
Crouch.
knocked it on. He'll be annoyed at
Bind.
that.
Set.
And a good battle going on here. A brutal contest in the scrum. Reinach hands it back. Hogarth unable to tackle effectively. Board. The ball's being contested. Lambie finds a runner. Peterson delivers it to a runner. He slipped through an ordinary tackle. He's still going. Imbobo gets his second try of the match.
This is what happens from constant pressure. They continue to probe the line and they've come away with a great result.
My word, that is a good try.
He is highly rated and you can see why.
Yep, I agree.
You can see his pace here. It is remarkable. No one could catch him. But it was a great pass that set him up.
Yes, indeed. Lambie steadies himself for the kick. The kick looks good. Successful conversion, 21-8.
Kicked well so far, hasn't he, Nisbo? Well ahead on the scoreboard here.
And the kickoff is made here. Kickoff nicely taken in.
Well, if they can't improve their defence, they'll be in danger of losing this match. Oh, good night!
Van der Merwe
Advantage.
gets the ball away, but it's been lost forward. He's playing advantage.
It's always frustrating when you give away a knock-on, Nisbo. He'll not be happy with himself.
And that's a penalty.
Hit him high there. Good spotting by the referee. It was definitely high, that tackle.
Lambie will put this into touch. The Sharks get the line-out feed. Geisel grabs it.
They are really outstanding in the line-out. It's an area I know they've been working on.
And he's pounded into the ground. Cooper finds a teammate. Indungani with a good run. Only 10 metres to go. And he scores in the corner.
They did well. Great teamwork to build that try.
That is a superb try.
There's a real excited buzz around the crowd here.
Absolutely.
It was a beautifully timed run, and the gap, well, it just opened up.
Yes, you're absolutely right. They've got their 5, they could get their 7. Difficult kick this to add the extra 2. He struck it well and looks pretty useful. Thought it might be going wide, but good kick. 2 points added.
Yeah, that's a good enough kick, all right. He struck that nicely.
The Bulls kick off. Peterson snaps up the kickoff. He's having a go at the ball. Ninsel finds support. Quick delivery. He's been hit hard. Undungani getting up some real pace. He's trying to turn it over quickly. Lambie and the pick and go. And he puts the kick in. He toes it ahead and looks to regather. And that's his second try of the match.
He certainly knows how to score the tries, this guy, doesn't he?
And they've hit back once again, quick succession.
I've been impressed with everything he's done in this match.
Dead right. Shot at goal still to come and chance for another 2 points. This should turn into an easy 7 points with the conversion. No trouble with that. 2 more points.
He's got great balance, hasn't he? Points seem to be coming pretty easy for them in this match.
Potkita kicks off. Kick-off dragged down. Back inside. The Sharks run it over their 22. He's fallen off that tackle. The bounce is good and he reels it in. Undungani gets a second try.
That is a remarkable try. Talk about bringing the razzle-dazzle. Simply first class all the way.
Outstanding try.
Well, they've been absolutely outstanding, haven't they? Yeah, he's done very well there. Breaks away and then no one could catch him. Simply too fast.
Yeah, I think you're right, Justin. Shot at goal still to come and chance for another 2 points. Here's the kickoff. Into Arira takes in the kickoff.
Yeah, he did an outstanding job to secure that catch. Read it beautifully.
Cooper, a little box kick. Visser with a good catch while airborne. Page has no answer to that tackle. Back to his feet quickly and wrestling for the ball. Sends it flat. Terrible attempt at a tackle that.
Advantage.
Forward pass, not a good one. Advantage was being played, so back for the scrum.
Yes, things falling apart there, Nisbo. A bit untidy, really.
Crouch. Bind. Set.
So, just a few minutes remaining here. Furious looking scrum down there. Ball's out here. Spins it on. Undungani stretching out. That tackle enough to get him into touch. That's not the best line out. In fact, it's lost. That's an awful pass. Peterson, plenty of pace. Mvogo on a searching run. And they score out wide.
Yes, an excellent try. They had to find a way through eventually. It just goes to show what supreme confidence can do.
What a try that is.
They're looking good with the ball, though. They are so threatening.
Dead right, Justin.
It was a beautifully timed run, and the gap, well, it just opened up.
Yep, totally agree. Here comes the conversion. Tough kick here as he lines this one up way out wide. Looks like they'll get points here. Lambie converts the try.
Yeah, he's striking the ball really well. We're into the last few ticks of the clock now.
Potkita makes the restart. Kutsiak snaps up the kickoff. Back he goes. Good work in the ruck by the Sharks. Reinach grabs it out of the back. Down he goes. Back to his feet quickly and wrestling for the ball. He's chucked a beautiful pass inside and tackled just short of the line. Yeah, but still on their side. Good, strong run. Liebenberg has no answer to that tackle. Page gathers it out of the back. Van der Merwe thumped into the ground. Oh, he's got away. Short pass here. No stopping him there.
Release.
They might still have it. The ball's being contested.
Wonderful!
And he goes inside. And they pull him down just inside the field of play. Under real pressure here. Basson trying to find a way through. So they'll be looking to put a lot of pressure on. Van der Merwe. No gaps in that defence. The Bulls might have done enough to keep this. Page running hard. Slow ruck ball there.
There have been some good opportunities. The chances are starting to present themselves.
The Bulls getting more players to the ball. Now taken to the ground in a good tackle.
Starting to open up this game, Nisbo.
Takes the ball strongly at the defence. Basson, he's over.
They deserved that, didn't they? They built that try. Yeah, he's done very well there. Breaks away and then no one could catch him. Simply too fast.
Yep, I agree. A chance to add another two here. Not the toughest. He's just dragged this one away. Potkita puts it off to the left.
Not an easy angle to kick from.
And they've done it. The Sharks come away with the win. Very good play, and good to see them reward their fans who've come a long way to watch them here. The Sharks have won the game.
It was a pretty decent match. Comfortable winners in the end. Their tackle count was through the roof. They really got stuck in. The handling errors were far too high.
It's been a great game. Look forward to seeing you next time. Bye from us. In 1891, the first British representative team arrived in South Africa. They were the first representative games played by South African sides who were still learning the game. These two teams are pretty evenly matched, and it could easily go either way. With me here is Justin Marshall. The teams are both looking good, Justin.
Absolutely. We've seen some great rugby from these teams before. The pitch here is in very, very good condition. Well, I'd expect a close one here. It may come down to one mistake or a moment of brilliance to swing it one way or the other. We should have a good game of rugby on our hands.
There's been plenty of build-up to this game. South Africa may have the upper hand against France, but the French have proven they are not to be taken lightly with some important wins over big opponents in their history. This game really could go either way. Both squads are packed with talent and experience. Assisting with the analysis in this match is Justin Marshall. Beautiful conditions here, Justin.
Absolutely superb, Nisbo. The players couldn't wish for a better surface than they'll get here. The field is in great condition. There's not a lot between these two teams. It could go either way, and it really depends on who wants to win more. It should be a good game of rugby.
So this is set to be a great match between these two teams. Almost ready to go here. And this contest is underway. The kickoff snapped up.
Did well though, didn't he? It was a very good catch under pressure.
Into Arira misses him. LaRue picks it up. Dacey makes the tackle. And that's well kept by Springbok. Habana pops it up. That's a nice kick there. Reynolds picks the ball up. He shows a clean pair of heels. On his way to the try line. There's the first try.
What a way to run in a try. Executed it very well.
Pure entertainment. What a great try.
It's great to see the depth they've got. It was a beautifully timed run, and the gap, well, it just opened up.
They've got their 5, they could get their 7. The conversion now, and this, and a pretty useful kick here. Rogers, it's good, and he converts the try.
Oh, he's done very well. Wasn't a great angle to work with. Yeah, that was some pretty good work. They'll be happy with that.
Pollard gets us going again. Kick off nicely taken in. Well played. Good ball retention here. Delonde kicks it out of the back.
Oh, good night!
And they get the penalty.
Well, I'm wondering if the ref will think that that warrants a trip to the bin.
They're going for touch. And they'll take the line out. Itzebeth gets it. Getting close. France in real trouble here if the ball's freed away. Into Arira picks the ball up. Met by the defence. Turnover. Great work at the breakdown. Lovely tackle. Off he goes, gliding his way through. Here comes the chase. And he loses some ground there.
Advantage.
Trying to turn it over quickly. The referee has pulled them up. They'll go back for the scrum.
He'll be really disappointed with himself there.
Crouch.
An unforced error.
Bind. Set.
Both teams putting pressure on. Good pushing from both teams. Ball is out now. Goes to ground quickly. I think they still have this one. He pushes the pass further. Habana crunches his way up. Up and over halfway now. Deep kick here. Tashira gets the loose ball. A 22 dropout. The restart at the 22. Loose ball, snapped up. Superb technique in that tackle. Back to his feet quickly and wrestling for the ball. He pushes it on. Lavornia taken into touch.
Back from the bin now. Hopefully he's learned his lesson from that 10 minutes on the sideline.
Itzabeth stretching up.
Nice work at the line out.
Yeah, I think you're right, Justin. This ball's still going. The ball controlled at the back. Into Arira feeds it on. Alberts has support. Great tackle. Probing run towards the line. Smash! So they are going to tap here. And he's over for their first try.
Well, how significant a try will that be? What a finish.
They've got their 5, they could get their 7. Pollard can level the scores here if he converts this. Kick looks good. So, 2 extra points and it's a close game here.
What a wide angle to kick from. Really good finishing. Did very well in the lead up to those points.
The restart. Kick off, dragged it. And it's been intercepted. Good work by the players in the ruck. Still their ball. Dickens pushes it on. Girard tackles the man with the ball. He's trying to turn it over quickly. Telefoni looks for options. Tashira is brought to a halt in that tackle. He's been hit hard. Still there, I think. He spreads it. Shovels it on. Kick and chase. Snapped up LaRue. No way through. I believe they've kept this for Springbok. Now he gets the ball away. Obama can't find support. Gets it after the bounce.
The defence having some trouble now. They really need to start tightening things up.
The tackle's not enough. Peterson with an excellent run.
Oh my goodness!
And he's into touch. Girard grabs it. Trying to get a drive going here. Takes the ball strongly at the defence.
Release.
The ref wants him to let go of it. Parker has the ball. And it's regathered by Habana. Back he goes. No way through there. Itzabeth gives it off now. Duplessis dives and collects it. Alberts pulls it out of the back. Can't bring him down. Beautiful offload. And it goes into touch. Bolano takes it down.
Good clean line out. And it's important to get good quality ball like that.
Vermeulen with the tackle. Shut down with a brutal tackle. Lowe looks for options. And it's gone across the touchline.
They have done really well in the line out so far. It's working perfectly for them.
Yes, indeed. Strong defence. Well, is lost forward by France. Advantage being played here.
It just slipped out of his hands. It only takes a split-second lapse in concentration, really.
So, unable to work it, and they'll come back for the scrum instead.
He just couldn't control the ball.
And they'll go to a scrum.
Bind. Set.
Furi Dupria rolls it in. Good pushing from both teams. A brutal contest in the scrum. He pushes the pass further. The ball lost forward. Advantage applies here.
Oh, it's a shame.
Into Arira, unable to stop him. Ball lost forward.
He's a better player than that. It's a rare mistake from him. He just couldn't control the ball.
And the scores are all tied up as we come to the end of the first half. Not surprising to see them out. Just heard we have a capacity crowd, and as you can hear, they're in good voice. Bit of an untidy match so far, Justin.
We can have a look at the stats now. A good number of hit-ups in this game so far, so good work up front.
Kick-off, take it in.
It's so easy to drop the ball in a situation like that, but I gotta say, he never looked like dropping it.
Dupria delivers it on. That'll knock the wind out of him. Duplessis keeps the ball moving. ball. Parker gets his man. Into Herrera has the ball. Brought down dangerously. The ball's being contested. Milano picks it out of the back. Dickens is nailed in that one.
Advantage.
Oh, and he's messed up the chance as he drops the ball forward. It's been brought back for the scrum.
Yeah, he just lost control of the ball on that occasion.
It's going to be a scrum.
Fine.
Well, this is a big defensive scrum here.
Set.
And a good hit. And a good battle going on here. Keeps it moving. Watch him run. Now he gets the ball away. He scoots ahead. He's been hit hard. France are in recovery mode now. They come away with the loose ball. Peterson rises up to take the catch. Has a go. Strong run. Into Herrera, finding top gear. Pina picks the ball up. He puts on a good burst. De Villiers keeps it going. Habanek finds open space with a long run. Real chance here. He's over.
They're happy about that. The effort on attack gets them some points.
How good was that?
That's what they need to keep doing, really.
Dead right, Justin.
Yeah, he's done very well there. Breaks away, and then no one can catch him. Simply too fast.
Dead right. Next up, we'll have the conversion. And you'd have to say 2 more easy points coming here for Springbok. And the conversion is successful.
What a contest this has turned out to be, Nisbo. A tight match is always an exciting one.
Rogers gets us going again. The kickoff snapped up. Somehow, he's managed to grab that back. Telefoni with a good burst of speed. This is a big run and they're oh so close. So, line out here. Elbows stretching up.
That was a good clean line-out.
Couldn't agree more. And there's an intercept. Big hit there. Telefoni. Yes, he's over.
Well, there are some outstanding individual contributions to that try.
Rogers has the conversion. The conversion now to tie this match up. Successful conversion, 14-14.
That was very good work there, and they get some points for their troubles.
Pollard with the restart. Rogers takes in the kickoff. Puts the foot down. That tackle hasn't stopped him. Steps his way through nicely. Courtier takes back to his feet quickly and wrestling for the ball. Dacey takes it out of the back. And he's driven back in the tackle.
He could be in trouble here. He's done really well. It'll be a big loss if he has to go off.
Let's see how the scrum responds here.
Bind. Set.
Bella puts it in. Defence is solid enough. A brutal contest in the scrum. France have some problems at scrum time.
Oh!
And they'll take the penalty.
Well, that was dangerous play. There might be a yellow card here.
He'll look to find touch. And it's gone into touch. Springbok line out ball. Itzebeth gets it.
Well, they've been going well in the line-out.
Bang on, Justin. Portier shakes him up in that tackle. Peterson with a good spurt. Nice tackle, but not getting a go at the ball. Pina keeps it going. And he's knocked down hard. Itzebeth moves it on. Habana charges towards the try line. He gets a double.
And he's just looked unstoppable in that try. You can see his pace here. It is remarkable. No one could catch him. But it was a great pass that set him up.
Pollard looking focused as he lines the kick up. And it looks a pretty useful kick. And the flags are up. 2 points added.
They'll be looking to close this match out.
And the kickoff is made here. Alberts waits. And he's crunched to the ground hard. Pina pops it up. He has support. Habana brings it up over halfway. Gathers it in from on high. He's run into a good tackle there. Lovely tackle. Going nowhere in that tackle. Vermeulen picks it up. That's a very flat pass. They cut, and he's very nearly through. He pushes the pass further into Herrera. This is committed defence. Keeps the ball moving. Real chance here. They're holding them off for the moment. Do they have this still? Yes, they do. Into Herrera has it now. And he's thumped it down in the corner.
Nice work. Well, there was some high quality stuff in there. Look at that. That's good skill. Just does all the right things to score.
Yes, you're absolutely right. A chance to add another 2 here. It's a tough angle to kick from this one as he looks to convert the try.
Not long to go now. The last few plays of the match.
Pollard converts from wide out. 2 points added.
The goal kicking has been pretty good so far in this game. Back from the bin here. It'll be interesting to see the impact his return makes. Not much time remaining now.
Rogers then with the restart. Kick off nicely taken in.
What a good catch.
Place.
The ball's being contested. He spreads it. Tashira unable to hold him. It's still alive on the attacking side. A good pass to his support player. Habana gets some speed up. Here comes the chase. Gives it short. Parker keeps going. Nice inside pass. Bellham running now at top speed. Steps back inside and beats the tackler.
Pretty poor defence, really.
Bolano feeds it on. Taken down in a brutal tackle. They've earned the penalty.
That's an area they'll be wanting to tidy up, Nisbo.
They'll kick for touch here. Well, that's a bad kick, not finding touch.
Yeah, he took a great catch. He was under all sorts of pressure too, but he handled it well.
And that is the game. Springbok, the winners over France. Springbok have finished too well.
A good contest between these teams. Their missed tackles were a big issue. They needed to shut down the ball carrier, and they weren't able to do it. The penalty count was an issue, just too high really.
Springbok come away victorious. On behalf of Justin and myself, bye for now. England have contested every World Championship since it began in 1987, reaching the final 3 times and winning it once in 2003. This one is too tight to call. There's so little between the teams. And joining me is former All Black Justin Marshall. Great rugby hopefully coming up here, Justin.
Oh, absolutely. It's set for some good rugby. There's pretty good atmosphere here, and the fans are expecting a good game. This is an even matchup on paper, so it will come down to who brings the most passion. Both teams will be pumped up for this one. It should be a great game.
Plenty to look forward to going into this game then. this match between these two teams. This match could easily tip in either direction. It'll just need the right spark. England's first international match was against Scotland. Kick-off is made.
They just can't afford to be making mistakes like that from the kick-off.
So, line out to come. English throw. Springbok Sevens have to be the clear favourites going into this. They are clearly in a different class. And with me in the box, Justin Marshall. Should be pretty easy to pick the winner of this match.
Absolutely looking forward to it. Around half the seats are filled here, but it should be entertaining enough for those who have made the effort. With these two teams and their talent, we should be in for a
Standing by for the referee to get us started here. And we get underway. Kick-off taken in.
some great catching skills.
Africa thumped into the ground. He's been hit hard. Superb technique in that tackle. Sneyman gathers it out of the back. And a good follow-up here from Evan Kober. So we should come back for the scrum here. Seven-a-side scrums aren't much of a contest. Ball goes in, ball goes out.
Set.
And a good battle going on here. Ref says ball is out. The ball is out, collected by Kilolo. Brown puts some power into that tackle, and he's shaken up by that one. Powerful defence. Collins with a little pick and go. He's trying to turn it over quickly. Kilolo nailed in that tackle. That'll knock the wind out of him. And they'll look to get a drive on here. Tupua has it at the back of the maul. Collins has a crack. The referee signals, and that's 5 on the board.
What a move to take them over the line. And aren't they ecstatic?
Well, that is a magnificent try.
You couldn't really ask for much more. It was a beautifully timed run, and the gap, well, it just opened up.
No good. Just drifts wide.
Yeah, he didn't hit it well, did he?
Galutu makes the restart. Kick-off dragged down.
What a good catch. They were coming up fast.
Now flat. The dummy is there. And Kobo with a terrific run. And he smashed in the tackle. He sets it back. Springbok Sevens surely still have the ball here. Dupria finds a runner. Probing run towards the line. And he's in.
He's done the right thing there, and a good finish gives them the points. It was a beautifully timed run, and the gap, well, it just opened up.
Absolutely. So, this kick right in front of the uprights. The flags are up, and the score now 7-5.
Still a few moments left in this match.
Dropped in a short kickoff. Kickoff nicely taken in.
Pretty good hands on display there, Nisbo.
Van Dijk. And he's over. The try scored in the corner.
Well, they were never going to catch him, and that's a brilliant try.
Absolutely exceptional try.
Has to be said, there's been some really solid performances. You can see his pace here. It is remarkable. No one could catch him. But it was a great pass that set him up.
No doubt about that, Justin. A chance to add another 2 here. Well, it doesn't get much tougher than this as he tries for the kick, and he's pulled it. That kick is close, but no cigar.
That's a wide angle to kick from there. Not surprising to see he missed.
So the kickoff is made. Horn takes in the kickoff. And he's pounded into the ground. Sneeman feeds it off now. Got out of the first one and the second. Van Dijk brought down in a lovely tackle. Dupria finds a teammate. Shut down with a brutal tackle. This is a maul. And they've got it at the back there. Pushes it on. Pushes through that tackle. Van Dijk races away. He runs it across the opposition 22. Springbok Sevens, I think they still have this ball. Lovely footwork there. He keeps the ball moving. Africa salutes the crowd as he scores the try.
They have some real continuity in their play. That's a good result for them.
Excellent work to get another in quick succession.